Welcome back, my dear students. Now, in continuation with the visceras of thorax, we will be studying some visceras of abdomen in this video. The visceras covered here are stomach, liver, and the kidneys. Both the pair of kidneys will be covered in this video. Only the identification and the anatomical position, that means how to identify the organ, how to determine the side of kidneys, and the anatomical position of these organs in our body. So let's start. These are some of the organs of abdomen. This is liver, the largest organ, and it appears solid in its texture. The stomach, a bag-like structure which is J-shaped, and these are the kidneys, a paired organ, solid in texture. Also, you can see some structures entering or leaving this part, which is also called as hilum. Now, to see the individual organs, first we have to see the stomach. Now, the stomach shape is variable. It can be of J-shaped, it can be pyriform shaped, as according to the obesity of individual, as according to the capacity. Now, the stomach is having two curvatures, two surfaces, and two ends. One end is this one, and the other end is this one. The smaller curvature which is connecting both the ends is called as lesser curvature, and the greater curvature which is connecting the two ends is called as greater curvature. The surface which is facing upwards is called as anterior surface, and the surface which is facing downwards is called as the posterior surface. Now, to keep the stomach in anatomical position, we have to first determine which one is the superior end and which one is the lower end. The upper end is also called as cardiac end or esophageal end, because esophagus continues with stomach at this end, and the lower end is also called as duodenal end, because duodenum continues with this end of stomach. Now, to differentiate between the two ends, we have to feel at both the ends a presence of underneath lying structure. By keeping a finger, I can easily feel that at this end a something nodule-like structure is present underneath, whereas at this end nothing is present of that sort. Now, at the duodenal end, anatomical sphincter is present. And sphincter means the circular muscle fibers at this end enclose or encircle this end to form a sphincter at the duodenal end, whereas at esophageal end, no sphincter is present anatomically, but physiologically a sphincter is present. That means a sphincter is there which is functioning, but not it is anatomical present. That means it is not seen in the structure. So, to determine between the two ends, we have to feel the sphincter at the ends. At duodenal end, a sphincter or a nodule-like structure is felt, where at esophageal end, no such structure is seen. So, keep the upper end towards the upper side. As stomach is present on the left side, keep this end superiorly and that end inferiorly. And the anterior surface is facing anteriorly and superiorly in this way, obliquely, and the posterior surface is facing downwards and posteriorly. So the anatomical position of stomach is like that, not straight, not horizontal, but in between these two structures. So the lesser curvature, greater curvature, two ends, the surfaces, and the anatomical position of stomach. Second organ is the liver. Liver is single organ, and it is present on the right side of our body. It is the largest organ of our body apart from skin. Viscera, the largest organ, the largest viscus which is present in our body is the liver. Now, it is a very solid structure. It is heavy. Now, the correct anatomical position or before knowing the anatomical position, we have to identify some structures which are present on liver. First of all, this pointed end is the left lobe of liver, and the rounded one, large one, is the right lobe of liver. The continuous surface is the anterior surface. On the posterior side, this structure is present, which is inferior vena cava. Towards the left side of inferior vena cava, this small lobe is present, which is called as caudate lobe, CAU. Beneath that, this structure is showing some structures entering or leaving. This is the hilum of liver. Beneath that the quadrangular shaped lobe is present, which is the quadrate lobe, and right side towards it, a bag-like structure is present, which is the gallbladder. So gallbladder is present on the inferior surface. IVC is present on the posterior surface. The anterior surface is smooth with no impressions, only some ligaments are present here. Now to keep it in anatomical position, the very simple thing, first, you can keep the surfaces according to their position, but an easy way to understand this is see for IVC, the inferior vena cava, and hold liver in that way that you can see the floor from this IVC. From the gap of IVC, from the lumen of IVC, it has to be kept straight and you can see the floor from this. Just place towards right side and keep like this so that the floor or you can see through the lumen of IVC. This is the correct anatomical position. It is present on the right side. After that, we come to kidneys. Now kidneys are a paired organ. Kidneys are having two poles, two surfaces and two borders. Two poles are upper pole, lower pole. Two borders are lateral border, medial border, and two surfaces are anterior surface and posterior surface. Onto the medial border, this is present, which is the root of kidney, also called as hilum, on which structures are either entering or leaving. So we have to keep this part towards the medial side, and the outer border is convex. Then to determine the side of kidney, we have to first discriminate between these structures. The thinnest and the longest part, this one. This is ureter, and the direction of ureter is, it runs downwards and it is present posteriorly in the hilum. The relation of structures present here in the hilum of kidney, anteriorly, most anteriorly is the renal artery, then renal vein, and then first of all the vein, then artery, and then ureter is present. Direction of ureter, it always runs downwards. So just to determine, keep the ureter posteriorly and running downwards. So this is the position of the side determination. That is, if I kept according to my body, the ureter is running downwards and it is coming posteriorly. So this kidney is of right side. Also, a very simple way to determine the side, the anterior surface and posterior surface. Anterior surface is convex and the posterior surface is flattened. So you can see this is convex and this is flattened. When we pick up the left kidney, that is this one, the ureter is this. You have to feel the ureter in between of fingers. You can feel it is a hard tough structure with a lumen inside. Keep the ureter downwards and posteriorly in the hilum. The convex surface is anterior and the flattened surface is posterior. So this is of left side. That was all about the stomach, liver and kidneys. This video covers only the important point of identification or the easy way to identify the side or the anatomical position of that particular organ. I hope you all are liking the videos. So please do like my channel, like my video, subscribe it and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.